You know what I miss? Movies made for grown-ups. Not superheroes, not multiverses, just stuff for adults. Like this movie with four people in an apartment room having some amusing discussions. And maybe getting to some brutally honest truths. And that's exactly what The Invite delivers. After absolutely loving Olivia Wilde's first directional effort with Booksmart, and being pretty disappointed by her sophomore effort, Don't Worry, Darling, I was really hoping she would get back to making something that felt smaller, more personal, more character-driven. And oh boy, she absolutely did. This feels like a filmmaker rediscovering her fastball. The premise couldn't be simpler. An invite to the new neighbors to come over for a wine and cheese gathering. Two couples, one adventurous couple, one seriously uptight couple, a gorgeous San Francisco apartment, lots of cheese, and a single bottle of wine. The conversations with their neighbors starts a bit awkwardly. Then discussions slowly spiral into what can only be described as a wonderfully uncomfortable emotional train wrecks. It plays like a stage production, but Wilde keeps the camera peering from interesting angles, staying tight on our players, or sometimes voyeuristically captured looking through other windows. It feels extremely intimate, like you're sitting at the next table overhearing a conversation that is spiraling and a bit too revealing that you absolutely shouldn't be listening to. The biggest surprise for me? Seth Rogen as Joe. I've always liked the guy, but this may be the best performance of his career. He's still funny, still awkward, but beneath all that is a genuine sadness and vulnerability with this character. He's playing someone who's trying to convince himself everything's okay when it's clearly not. It's terrific and confident work. Olivia Wilde is Angela, anxious, unhappy in her marriage, and extremely uptight as the stay-at-home wife who has been putting all her energy into renovating and revitalizing their San Francisco apartment. She is waffling over multiple swatches of green, debating onward which to paint the walls. Edward Norton is a delight to see back on screen, and he's having an absolute blast. He's witty and confident and definitely experimental as Hawk, unpredictable, and injects a little spark into every scene he's in. Plus, he loves a great hand-knotted rug. And then there's Penelope Cruz's character Pina. Va-va-voom blonde hair, movie star charisma, completely captivating. She's seductive, confident, and emotionally grounded all at once. The chemistry between these four actors is what makes the whole movie click. What I appreciated most is that this isn't just a movie about exploring sex. It's about honesty. It's about marriage. It's about the stories couples tell themselves after years together. The compromises, the resentments, the what-if questions that quietly creep into long-term relationships. Some of those conversations are hilarious. Some are painfully uncomfortable. A few hit harder than I expected. Will this movie be for everyone? Absolutely not for the prudish or easily shocked. But if you've ever loved movies that are a little dangerous and where the comedic tension comes from dialogue instead of explosions, you're probably going to have a really good time. And you'll think about this one long after your viewing. I wish Hollywood had the confidence to make more movies like this rather than IP-driven cinema. So I'm landing at a strong 4 stars out of 5 on Letterboxd, anchored by career-best acting work from the foursome and a confident return to form with Olivia Wilde's direction. Uncomfortably funny, razor-sharp dialogue, emotionally messy, and some revealing conversations on pegging. Sometimes the most dangerous room in a movie is a table full of exotic cheeses, where everybody finally decides to tell the truth.